Hi, this is Andy from wholesale-help.com, and today I want to talk to you about starting your online and eBay business from scratch. Now, I've had a few questions recently from people asking if it's possible to start an online business with absolutely nothing, with no money whatsoever. Now, obviously, this is not a good idea. If you have some money, I would always suggest investing something. The more money you have, the easier it is. I always suggest some startup capital to buy some stock, and investing decent help and quality information is always the quickest and best way to get ahead online. Now, having said that, if you do not have any resources at your disposal, then you can still do something. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be quick. But if you're dedicated and you really want to make something happen, then you can do something. So a lot of these things might be fairly obvious, but I'm just going to go over a few things that you need to think about. You've probably heard it before when starting up an eBay business. Having a clear out is the quickest and fastest way to get going on eBay. Have a look around your house and see what you do not use anymore. Everybody has a few things they've forgotten even exist. Something in a drawer. An old compact camera, for example, that you just don't use. Last year's cell phone that you have no use for. There are even websites online where you can sell your phone directly very quickly and easily. Obviously, if you're selling your things on eBay, it will help to build up your experience with selling things, and it will help increase your feedback, so that's no bad thing anyway. Have a look around your house. You'll be surprised the things that you look at every day that you don't even realize are there. What about that piece of exercise equipment? Everybody buys a piece of exercise equipment at some point in January or February, thinking they're going to get fit for summer. They're all enthusiastic, and the first few weeks they're on it and they're working out, and then the motivation drifts away slowly and the inertia creeps in, and then after a while that exercise bike in the spare bedroom becomes more of a clothes horse rather than a piece of exercise equipment. So get that out of your house. You're not using it. Make use of it in a different way and free up some capital. Be realistic with yourself. If you haven't used it over the last few months, you're probably not going to use it. Yes, it's good to keep fit, but you can go for a run in your park and get the same results. So free up some space in your house and free up some space in your wallet for some extra funds. You've got to find it from somewhere, so be hard with yourself and have a look at what you don't need and what you can free up. Another great site, if you've not seen it before, is a fantastic resource for many different reasons, is Fiverr.com. This is Fiverr.com. If you've not seen it, it's a fantastic site for buying and selling. Basically, the principle is people can offer to do anything they like within reason for $5. And if you want to buy something, it's going to be $5. So it's a great place to buy. I buy loads of things on here, and it's very useful to get something done quickly and easily. And at the same time, if you have something you can offer, then people will pay you to do it as well. As you can see up here, this girl knows how to speak Spanish, and she will teach you for just $5. You get a 30-minute lesson on Skype for $5. That is very good value. One-on-one tuition is a fantastic way to learn something, and if I wanted to learn Spanish, I would certainly take her up on that. As you can see, there are so many different ways. Right here on the right, you can see the different categories from business and technology, graphics, video, social marketing, travel, writing, advertising. You can get people to do things for people's birthday. It's great fun, and it's obviously very cheap. Come on here and have a look, and you'll get some inspiration about what you might be able to do. Everyone is an expert at something. Don't forget that. Everyone has specialist knowledge that other people do not have. You just have to think about what you're good at, what you know about, what hobbies do you have, what professional knowledge do you have. Use that and offer it on Fiverr and make some money for yourself. It's not a lot of money, but if you start to generate a bit of momentum, you can get a few orders a day. It will build up relatively quickly. So come on here and have a look around and see what you can find. It certainly doesn't have to take too much time, and it's actually quite good fun to do at the same time. So regardless of whether you need the money to start your new business, it's a great website to know about and to use. It's fun, it's helpful, and for when you're in business, it's a great outsourcing website. If you have some basic things that are time consuming that you need doing, then it's great to find someone else and pay them to do little things for you on your website. Maybe some article writing for your website, SEO, traffic generation techniques. These can all be done and found on here, so it's very useful. So that's Fiverr.com, a very useful website to keep in your favorites. Now, another thing I want to mention is drop shipping. Now, many of you will have heard the term drop shipping, and in this scenario, if you have very little or no money at all, it's a good way to start from scratch. Now, you're not going to become rich using drop shipping because the profit margins are not as high as when you're selling wholesale. And if you're looking to get a start in the business, you can certainly make use of drop shipping. Essentially, you're listing items for sale without having to pay for it first. When someone then buys that item, you can then put the order in on the dropshipping website and they'll send it direct to the customer. So there's no money up front, which means you can get started selling things straight away. So yeah, in this situation when you have no money, dropshipping is a fantastic way of doing it. But I always stress that it's a temporary way of doing things because it's not the best way. You don't have control over the shipment. You don't have control over how long it takes to get to the customer. And personally, when I'm running my business, I like to be in control and have access to every part of the process. So it's very good for people to get started on the ladder and to build their business up from scratch. So yes, in this scenario, I would recommend it. Now, where do you find dropshippers from? You will find them from the magic of Google. If you use the search engine, you will find different drop shippers. Some are good, some are bad. You want to find a good one because you do not want to start letting your customers down if the drop shipper is not sending out the items quick enough. You do not want to get negative feedback for slow shipping when you have no control over it. So be careful when you're finding one. Do some research and find a well recommended one with some customer testimonials to be sure that you're getting a good quality one. Another way to do it is to get gold membership at wholesale-help.com, where you'll be able to get my own personal list of suppliers and wholesalers, and some of which are drop shippers. This is the page here. The link is in the descriptions box where you can find out all the information about the gold membership. Not only do you get my own personal contacts, you get my own personal help. I will be available via email to answer any questions you have and help you step by step while starting your online business. If you get stuck with anything, if you're not sure, I will be able to help you through the process and make sure you get things right from the start. Click the link in the details box below and have a look at everything that you get. Access to the forum, access to the whole membership site, which is the videos, the guides, the learning materials, the training, the interviews. You get access to everything as a gold level member, and at the moment it's 60% discounted from the normal price, which is very, very good value. As you can see, the normal price is £97.95 and right now it's £37.95. That's probably less than $50 if you're in the US. And if you are in the US, this is applicable to you because the contacts in my contact list are international. They're from the US, they're from Europe, they're from the UK. Wherever you are in the world, I will have a supplier in that area. The internet is global and I quite frequently purchase from all around the world to get the best price and the best quality products. So you will get access to my own personal contacts, and you will also get a step-by-step weekly coaching email from me, which explains the process in detail, or what you should be doing when you should be doing it, how to research your market, how to find what's popular at the moment, which products to use in that niche, and then how to build your business from there. You'll get all of this for the one-off price of £37.95 or the dollar equivalent. You pay via PayPal and it will convert it into whatever currency you use. That's it. It's not a reoccurring payment. It's a one-off charge. You pay it once and you have unrestricted access for life. So there you go. That's an option if you don't have a lot of money. You pay a one-off amount like this and you'll get my own personal help and my own personal contacts. For the money, you will not find a better value deal. So there we have it. That's pretty much it for now. I'll be back with another video very soon. My name's Andy Lawrence and thanks once again for watching.